Two men will ride into the UFC Apex facility in this co-meet event when a stallion ridden only by a cowboy will cross paths with a hybrid. The legend, most UFC win record holder Donald Cerrone will square up with Niko Price. Truthfully, this fight's tough for me. Cowboy's a straight-up OG, and I tend to believe that a fighter like Cowboy might have even influenced his opponent, Niko Price. Another dude who's just so easy to love watch fight. Some facts here stand out, though. Cowboy's lost 4 straight, which is something he's never done his entire storied career. We all know how long that career has lasted. That last Anthony Wheaties Box Pettis fight was close, maybe controversial, but the fact remains, however, brutal. The earlier 3 losses being Conor McGregor, Tony Ferguson, and Justin Gaethje. Before that, though, he looked impressive. You can't take away from him. Wins over Mike Perry, Alexander Hernandez, Raging Ally Quinta, where he was a dog in all those fights. Niko Price, though, what do you know about him? And how do you think he's going to do in this absolutely fire fight this weekend?
Yeah, so I think the hybrid is going to smash Donald Cerrone. I really think that he's going to come in there guns blazing. He's a very wild man, and it kind of shows in all of his fights. He is not afraid to get down and dirty and just scrap, nor is Donald Cerrone. But Donald does have, I feel, the grappling edge. That's the only thing I'm kind of concerned about is if it goes to the ground, how will Niko do? If it stands up and Donald tries to bang with Niko, I don't think it's going to go Donald's way. We've kind of seen that happen his last 4 fights. And I mean, Niko Price is just a wild man and he's very strong. So I assume he's going to go in this way bigger than Donald. So yeah, I'm going to go with Niko on this one.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Mike Perry fight and I think Niko Price stand up, man, it might even be better than Mike Perry's, but in that fight, we kind of approach it similarly where if the fight remained on the feet, perhaps the other fighter, the one fighting Cowboy might have the advantage. But we know that Donald's a legit black belt and he can submit you in a lot of ways on the ground, which is exactly what he did to Mike Perry. So I think you're spot on with something there. I mean, Niko Price has only been submitted the one time by Vicente Luque a couple years back. So I do think that if Cowboy can get the fight to the mat, smaller Apex cage, like we like to mention, perhaps he can have a distinct advantage on the ground. I got to go with Cowboy Cerrone in this one. I mean, I hate picking against the boy, Niko Price. Niko Price is fun to watch, man. I mean, that up kick over James Vick, the KO over Tim Means, the finish over Randy Rude Boy Brown. If you check our last video in the description below, you'll see that one. But he's impressive to watch, man. But got to go with the vet, Cowboy. I think he's going to be okay on the feet. I think he's going to surprise us with his boxing a little bit. I think he might be more crisp than the wild man, like you described. And if it doesn't, I have faith that he'll be able to get this thing to the mat and execute that jiu-jitsu game that you kind of mentioned earlier. How early do you think the hybrid gets it done? Come on, at least keep it respectful.
I'm not going to say the first 10 seconds, but I will say the first round. Niko Price is going to turn the Cowboy into a hybrid. I'll just go with that.
Fair enough. He's going with Niko Price. I'm going with Cowboy Cerrone. Check out the meet event.